Esperanza Rising is a personal story based on my grandmother's immigration from Aguascalientes, Mexico to the segregated farm labor camps in the San Joaquin Valley in 1930. When I grew up, I always heard my grandmother tell stories about what it was like living in the farm cantons near Bakersfield, California. They were very humble beginnings for her. But it wasn't until I was grown up with children of my own and my grandmother would come and stay with me for a few weeks at a time that she started reminiscing about her life in Mexico. And so she started telling me stories about growing up on a ranch and having servants and this very wealthy life. Well, I started writing down all of her stories, and it's such a treasure to have those stories from my grandmother, and they were a surprise to me. So for those of you students who are listening in, you might want to ask your grandparents about the stories of their childhood. I felt Esperanza Rising was an important story to tell because the immigrant experience is so embedded in so many of our families' histories. What made me incorporate food into my story? It's really funny. I come from a very big family, part of my family, Mexican, the other part of my family, Oklahoman, and another part of my family Italian, another part of my family Basque. And when people ask me, what do you remember about your childhood? I remember food. When I'm working on a character or when I'm considering a character for a story, they all have similar traits of wanting to rise above societal issues that have kept them down. I included Spanish words in Esperanza Rising because I wanted the story to have the very rich flavor of the Mexican heritage. So one of the most important things that I hope that people take away from my books is a feeling of perseverance and that no matter how difficult that your life may be, that there's always the hope and the chance that it will get better. I hope that Esperanza Rising inspires you to celebrate who you are every day. Have a wonderful school year.